English step by step. Pronunciation and spelling. Vowels, O and O. Step 1. This video is one of a series of videos in which I talk about the sounds and the spellings of English, in particular English vowels. For example, here we're looking at the vowels O and O. Now, you can watch my overview video in which I talk about all of the vowels that you can find in English British pronunciation. In this particular video, we're going to look at the sound O, as in hot, wash, cough and gone. And then we're going to look at the sound O, as in show, road, stone and don't. Now, as I've mentioned in other videos, when we talk about pronunciation and spelling of English, we often talk about received pronunciation. And that means the pronunciation that you find in many British English dictionaries and British English language learning course books. Now, this is sometimes called RP. So the first sound we're looking at in this video is O. Now, normally the spelling for this sound in any British English dictionary is O, the letter O. So we have hot, not, sock, problem. So most words have this spelling. There are some common irregular words with a different spelling. For example, wash with an A and what also with an A. And then we have these very common words here with some irregular spellings. AU as in because. Also cough as in with the spelling OU. And then we have gone with the O and the E after the N. So these are common words, so remember the irregular spellings here. But most of the time it's easy to remember the spelling because it's just the letter O. As I've mentioned before, for some vowels there are variations in the pronunciation. Now here we're talking about received pronunciation. So in most dictionaries and in most English videos you'll find the pronunciation is O, as in show, blow, road, and that's a diphthong, O. Now it's important to understand that there are also pronunciations depending on the country you come from and the region of the country you come from. And I put a note here about, for example, Scottish pronunciation or United States pronunciation. But of course, again, in the United States, it also depends where you come from. For example, here we have O is the received pronunciation. But since I have a Scottish accent, it's more natural for me to use a different pronunciation, as in show. So instead of show, it becomes show. And all of these words, show, blow, road, coat, stone, phone, don't, won't, so, folk, Joe. So all of these words for Scottish people and many American people and Irish, the pronunciation is O. But the received pronunciation in an British English dictionary would be O, as in show, blow, road, coat, stone, phone, etc. In order to remember the pronunciation of these words, it's sometimes useful to look at minimal pairs. So that's pairs of words with different vowel sounds, so you can hear the difference. For example, we have want and won't. Now I'm going to use the RP pronunciation so you can hear the difference between these words in these minimal pairs. Again, want, won't. On, own. Not, note. Cost, coast. Got, goat. So you can see different sound, different vowel. Let's just practice this again. Want, won't. On, own. Not, note. Cost, coast. Got, goat. So now you can practice these sounds and spellings with a listening and writing exercise. So find something to write on, and you can make a list 1 to 15. Now, the first 10 things to write are individual words with these 2 vowel sounds. And the numbers 11 to 15 are sentences which contain words with these vowel sounds, with these sounds and spellings. So, listening and writing, paying attention to the spelling. Number 1. Got. Got. Number 2. Want. Want. Number 3. Rot. Rot. Number 4. Hop. Hop. Number 5. Clock. Clock. Number 6. Goat. Goat. Number 7. Won't. Won't. Number 8. Wrote. Wrote. Now that's the past tense of write. Wrote. Number 9. Hope. Hope. Number 10. Cloak. Cloak. Now we come to the sentences. 11. At 1 o'clock there was fog on the coast. At 1 o'clock there was fog on the coast. 12. Robert wrote his postcode and his home phone number. Robert wrote his postcode and his home phone number. 13. The cops couldn't cope with the problem. The cops couldn't cope with the problem. 14. They did not know the notes to the soul song. They did not know the notes to the soul song. 15. Her cough stopped because she stopped smoking. Her cough stopped because she stopped smoking. All right. So that brings us to the end of this step 1 video on O and O and the pronunciation of those vowels. You can move on to the step 2 video to find the answers to the practice exercise. If you like the content of this video, please click like and subscribe, and you can request a lesson in the comments below.